what is... Oh, hello. So that's what all this is about. Hello? We hum a simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume. A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate error number of years. Now this like is a perfect circle. Or at least it's very close to one. That thing about consuming, I wonder if that means I need to pick up more Mercer spheres to understand these things better. The more information that I can get using the Mercer spheres, the more I can understand the planet. There's something about it that Fix-It doesn't seem to be able to grasp. Or maybe they don't want to. Okay, fine, let's find some quartz here. There's 2 nodes, a few hundred away. But how high? Hello? I think I'm looking at him right now. The only question is how to get down there. Yeah. It's about right, but I don't recognize the biome. And is this really just... Yeah, it looks like it's just a deposit of quartz rather than a node of it. Unless... What the dickens is this? Okay, map. I think I'm gonna strike that. Maybe I'll back up a bit. Face north. Or at least north-ish, anyway. Click. Drop. I hate it when it does that. There. I had no idea that there was such a thing as a water node. And a water node needs the appropriate icon here. That wasn't really what I was interested in, though. Boy, it really is bright out here, isn't it? What is that? Looks like some kind of geyser. It's water too? And what's that up there? Looks like sulfur. I'm gonna have to climb up a bit, using foundation ramp. If I could just... Didn't mean to put it there. So I'm going to be taking all this down as soon as I'm finished using it, so it's no real skin off of my nose here. I still can't reach it though. And I can't put a ramp there either. It's like the node gets in the way. Put a foundation here. Okay, yeah, and now I should be able to... There we go. Start mining sulfur. I wonder if there are nodes of it. I've got no idea. Out. Alright, what about this quartz? If anything, there was a second piece of it. Wait, nope. It's still further. But there was something off about those numbers. Literally right there, and I'm gonna have to put a ramp up to get to it. I should be able to put a ramp directly below the other one. There we go, yeah. And leave it there, although there doesn't look like there's anything to disrupt here. I don't see any. Wait a second. Hello? What the dickens is that thing? No idea, but I'm pretty sure it's guarding the quartz node. And I don't think I can deal with it, like, head on. Go back up to the high ground here. I may have to carry out a preemptive strike. Yeah, I have never seen that thing before. And is that invisibility a bug, or how that thing is? But those are the quartz nodes. I'll have to mark them out, right? Just like that. Hopefully that thing isn't gonna see me. There we go. Now, where was that thing? Okay, yeah, I can sort of see it. I think it might actually be invisible. Or at least mostly invisible. Maybe it's invisible if you're too far away from it. It knows I'm here. Maybe it doesn't know I'm here, and that's why it's not firing. Okay, now it really does know I'm here. Where is it? Oh my goodness, it's right up here with me. No, no, get out of this. Alright, if this is how we're gonna... I can't believe I killed that thing. It didn't take a whole lot of damage either. And I really can't believe it didn't leave anything behind of it. Like, no remains at all. Still, I know what it was guarding. This little paradise place. I guess it's an oasis, like an actual oasis. Unless I'm at the edge of another biome, which is also possible. Once again, I find myself paranoid about my own footsteps. Holy bananas, look at this. It's pure quartz. Like, no wonder that thing... It was invisible and it could have cooked me. Okay, so I'm gonna keep digging at this until I get like 100 of these. 100 quartz. Because, yeah, I could plunk down a miner here. The problem is getting to this place. The real question is... and then there's extending a grid here. And then there's just how much quartz am I going to need? Like pre-unit time, how much stuff am I going to make? Okay, yeah, that was more than 100, but I tend to go the extra mile sometimes. What have we here? No, not the bacon egg arc. This little quartz deposit. Might as well take care of it too. Alright. And then, a little earlier, I'm positive I saw one of those glowing mushrooms, and that, yeah, there it is. And that means there's caves, and caves mean there's mycelium. I'm gonna have a whale of a time researching this. I'm gonna have to put more permanent foundations up. I can get to it some other... Nah, it doesn't look like I can get to it any other way. Alright. What have we here? It says like Mushroom Central. No, you know what it is? It's... Oh, the Mushroom... No, not the Mushroom Kingdom. That's... Mushroom Hill Zone from one of the Sonic games. The fourth one. At least the fourth one for Genesis. Is this even a cave? Looks like it's more of an overhanging or an outcropping or something like that. Is a lot. Wait a tick. I wonder, is it possible for me to plant some explosives? I don't have enough steel to make explosives, but I'll need to make some explosives and plant them here and blow up that rock, because there may be something beyond it. I mean, it's right by the quartz node, so I don't think I should have to put another marker there for it, but something to think about. So if the coal hasn't finished loading onto that truck, then I guess I could do some research, some more research. That's where the remains are. And yeah, there's more of them than there were for the other two kinds of spitters. Yeah, there might be like a third kind. I wonder, is there a fourth? And while I'm at it, hello, Kateria Moore. Don't mind if I do. Another one of those nasty old things. Well, fortunately, possibly for me, possibly for it, I have no interest in returning back here just yet. But I think I inevitably will at some later point. The problem is getting here. It'll have to be its own separate plant. I mean, there's water nodes. What exactly do I put fluid extractors on them the same way as I put miners on ore nodes? And is that another thing of quartz? Yes, it is. Don't mind if I do. It's like quartz jackpot here. How far is Spiral Lake from here? Come to think of it, it wasn't really that far, was it? I remember actually having a line of sight on something anyway, on the coal generators. Oh, that's where those things went. Alright, fine, fine. I'm not gonna fight them. I would much rather leave in peace right now. I've got all the quartz and possibly some caterium that I need, and yeah, I saw that. There we go. Oh, blow me down. I never really left, did I? Okie doke. Yeah, it is like further that way, further north. So I guess I have a way of going there? Or wait a second, this isn't the node that feeds the truck stop at all. This is the one that feeds the coal plants. Where's the one for the truck stop? It's this way. Further back. Now those are both going too. And it's not quite finished yet. thinking about it, I do have like some coal in there. Let's load some cargo in there. Wait a second. Okay, that loaded a stack of it. So if I press F again. Can it really only carry one stack? That doesn't make any... Okay, I legitimately don't understand what's going on here. Crafting bench. Why can't I get... Oh, lordy. Let me see that for a second. Oh, I know what it did. I think I understand this now. That one drop was filled up the entire tractor. Well, that was awful good of it. Okay, so... Just didn't mean to do that. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's 24 plus the fuel. And I think it refueled the tractor, too. Okay, okay. Should have the path loaded. Enable the autopilot. Do I really have to, like, drive this thing, like, actually drive it, and then... But what happened to the autopilot? Is it just there for, in order to guide me or something? I was hoping this thing would function on its own. Because if that's the case, then... Well... Very honestly... If that's the case, I'd be able to start the truck and not have to worry about steering it except for that one time, but... Terrible. I'm not saying it's the worst way to go around. Oh my goodness. That could have been really, really, really bad. And that could have been even worse. Well, that happened with the autopilot on. I mean, what's the definition of an autopilot except to be an automatic pilot? It steers and drives so you don't have to. It certainly does help, though, that that it doesn't just deposit it stack by stack. That all the stacks are represented by one box, and it fills up the whole cargo hold for this thing. So I'm probably going to be turning this steel plant on and off, because I'm going to have to drive this truck back and forth between one station and the next. kilometers an hour. What is that in miles? And where... That's the plant itself. Where's the depot here? Okay, let's unload the cargo and take it back. There's another waiting node. Yeah, so now it's going to... it's in the steel plant, but what... Hey! This is totally unbelievable.